Hi, good afternoon. It's Jim here from Manor Classics. I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about our Platinum sale, which is happening on Wednesday, the 12th of November. It's in the evening, so you're all welcome to come along. The doors open at 5 o'clock. The sale should start about 6:30, give or take. But we do have famous touring car driver Anthony Reid here, who's going to do a Q&A session with our very own Steve Berry, so that'll be worth coming for. So let me show you what we're going to have for sale. We're going to start off with a bike. Now, not my strongest point. The bike boys are out collecting bikes now, but I'll tell you what it is. It is a Ducati Superbike 888. Very, very special bike is this. But this will be offered in the Platinum sale. It's very much a one-off, and this is something that you need to come and see. And all the details about this bike and everything else we're going to see today are on the web. But follow me and we'll take you through to what else we've got. Now then, Aston Martin DB7. This car came into us and we thought, you know what, it's so nice, it's so special, and a fabulous history, condition and colour combination. We thought, you know what, we'll put this into the Platinum sale. So this is in the sale. Again, all details on the web. And we have a very special car, which is the Porsche GT2. Now this is something we've spoken about before. This, again, there aren't many of these around. It's a UK supplied car, right-hand drive, 2002 in the year, done 30,000 miles. This is an opportunity that doesn't come along very often. We move along and we have this fabulous BMW 3-litre CSI. Now this car hails from 1972-73, originally an Austrian/German car. But it's come to the UK, it's had a complete restoration, and I have to say, it is amazing. So this is something that you need to come and have a look at. This is a car that, in this condition, again, like the Porsche, doesn't come along very often. So come and see this. And then we go to the Ferrari 328 GTS. To most people, this is probably, when you say to somebody, describe a Ferrari to me, this is what you would see. This car is fabulous. It's just 1980s Ferrari. Beautiful car. Everything you want it to be, it is. Again, a rare opportunity. And whilst carrying on the Italian car theme, we have the Ferrari California. Now again, this is a nice car. It's got a lovely service history. It's only done about 23,000 miles from memory. It's lived on the Isle of Man, so it hasn't done many miles and probably hasn't done them very fast either. But this is a nice car with a great, great history. Most of the history is being carried out in the UK, and the gentleman who owned the car has bought it to the UK to have it serviced. That's a good thing. You don't see that very often. And then we have some very special Porsches here. Now, 911 convertible. This is a very, very pretty car. Best colour, Guards Red. You're going to have a Porsche, you're going to have a Guards Red. It's 1988, 87. If you're going to have an 80s Porsche, you're going to have it in Guards Red. Whale tail spoiler, black hood, beautiful condition, beautiful car, Fuchs alloys, everything you want it to be. This is that car. And then we go to the 928 GT. Now, interesting story on 928 GTs. For those of you who don't know, this car was designed to replace the 911. And that's what was going to happen, but Porsche had a change of management, and the new guy who took over decided to keep the 911 and run the 928 alongside it. What a good decision that was. But what we did get was 928s. This one being the GT, exceptionally rare car, low ownership, fabulous service history, manual gearbox. Again, Guards Red with the off-white leather with red piping. Now again, this is absolutely beautiful, but come and see it or check it out on the web. And then carrying on motorbikes, we have this, which is a very, very special bike. Now, as I said before, bikes aren't necessarily my strongest point, but all the information for this is on the web. It is a Moto X Fox, a very individual bike, very, very collectible, very, very rare. Check the web, speak to John or Dave or Rob, and they will tell you all about it, because you need to know about this. If you're a serious bike collector, that's something you may want to have in your collection. Right, moving on. So we have Land Rover Defender. Now, this again is a very, very unique car. Total nut and bolt rebuild, left-hand drive, originally Italian. It was on our last sale, but the vendors asked us to put it in this sale at a reduced reserve. So those of you out there who thought about it last time, this is now cheaper. But come and have a look at it. You're not going to find a better Defender than this. This is beautiful. And remember, left-hand drive, that's a good thing because this can go anywhere you want it to go. From that, we go to probably, if I'm honest with you, my favorite car in the sale, only because it harps from a time when I was a youngster and these were special. Escort Mark 1 Mexico. Genuine, real car, not a replica, not a tribute. This is a real, genuine, and probably one of the best on the market at this moment in time. Mark 1 Mexico. Fabulous colour, completely authentic in every way it should be. Fantastic history. Come from a fantastic home by a gentleman who has cared and cherished this car. You need to come and see this, guys. There aren't many of them, and probably one of the rarest colours as well. Then we go to another bike. Now, another Ducati Superbike. Again, very special bike, covered in carbon, amazingly rare. But again, speak to the bike guys, they'll come and tell you more about this. And while we're looking at bikes, this is something else. A Suzuki Cafe Racer style. This is amazing. I mean, look at that. It is a work of art. You don't want to ride that, you just want to look at it. This is special. Moving on, Ford Focus RS. Now this has done a ridiculously low mileage. It is a Lux pack, so it's got the right specification, the right details. It's in a great colour. And this is a car that are becoming very, very collectible now. And just to add to its rarity, this car has had the benefit, and it says it here, of the mount tune kit. So, as special as this car is, it's a little bit more special because of the mount tune. But again, check it out on the web. And then we're going to bounce over here now. And look at this little beastie. Look at that. How good's that? Mustang. So it's a bit of an Eleanor tribute going off here, I guess, but look at it. It's amazing. It's fabulous. This thing is running somewhere in the region of 800 brake horsepower. Come and have a look at it. Comes with a private plate. It sounds absolutely awesome. But you've got to come and see this. You don't come across many cars like this with this performance, this noise, and its condition. It's beautiful. Now, how rare is this? And how many of you know what it is? This is a BMW 1M. These cars were made in the the early teens, really. It's probably the closest thing you're going to get to a modern E30. Oodles of power, very, very, very on the edge, but that's what it should be, and that's what it's designed to be. This is a very, very special car. It's in a colour called Valencia Orange, which is, at the time, was an individual colour for this car. This is special. Come and have a look at it. These are a very much appreciating assets. For those of you in the BMW world, if you think about an E46 CSL M3, this is the next version of that. This car is going to rise in price quicker than you think. Then, a Vanquish. Vanquish S, okay? For all you James Bond fans out there, I know that's a well-used terminology when you come across a DB9 or a DB7, which was never ever used in a Bond film, by the way. But nevertheless, this is the car that was used. This is a Vanquish S in the colour. So this is the type of thing that the great Mr. Bond would have drove. But this car is lovely. It's got a great service history. And again, it is frighteningly cheap. But come and have a look at it. Check out the web. And then we move on to this. Another 911. But again, beautiful car. Great colour. Blue leather, blue hood, blue colour with these Fuchs style alloy wheels and yellow calipers. Great looking car. Fantastic. Not as expensive as you may think. but what a car to run round in. This is something else. And then from the complete opposite, but still a convertible, look at this. Rolls-Royce Corniche convertible. How nice is this? Primrose yellow, brown leather, brown hood. I think this is a fantastic colour combination because lots of these cars were, I don't know, in sedate colours. Rolls-Royces don't tend to be as much in your face. This is just amazing. If you're going to have a Rolls-Royce and you're going to have a Corniche, you want to be seen. This you're going to be seen in. But it's beautiful. Its colour combination really makes it unique. I've never seen another one in this colour combo. But come and check it out. And then we're going to move over here. Then we go to the Alfa Romeo Giulietta 1600. Now again, this car is beautiful. It's been used, it's been driven, but that's the beauty of this car. We had one a few years ago that was absolutely concourse, and it was 70-odd thousand pounds. This is nowhere near that. This is going to be a lot cheaper, but this is a lot more usable. This is a very usable, very interesting car. Again, left-hand drive, so it lends itself to going anywhere in the world if you wanted to. It is UK registered. There's lots of photographs of this enjoying itself at various road rallies and bits and pieces. As you can see, it's got full harnesses, lap time counters, so it's had a bit of a use, but it's good. It's very good. And carrying on the racing theme, I mean, look at this. Now, I do urge you to go onto the web and check this out, because this is no ordinary Mark II Escort. It's just unique, bespoke, built to a specification by somebody who wanted this to be what it is. And he didn't want to be a shrieking violet, as you can probably tell by the colour. But look inside there. Proper seats, proper harnesses, proper cage, the works arches, the wheels. This is an amazing car. But please check it out on the web, because this has got so much specification, it's impossible to remember all about it. And then this. Now, Tim and I have spoken about this many times. This gets so much attention. The Maserati, it's absolutely lovely. Great colour combination. It's had a few subtle upgrades. So it's had a 5-speed gearbox. It's had a limited slip diff, which makes it very, very usable. But there aren't many like this. But just look at the elegance. Look at the length of it. It's absolutely superb. But again, check out the web. Then we move on to a Bentley Turbo R. Now again, it's not as expensive as some of the other cars, but it's equally as nice. Very, very low mileage, lovely service history, fantastic colour combination. This is a nice car, and this is humble money. And it really is humble money. Again, check the web. And then look at this. We all agree here at Manor Park that this is probably the best Jaguar from that period we've ever seen. So it's an after-the-war Jaguar, not long after they used to be called SS. This is one of the first Jaguars, but look at it. Just look at it. The colour combination, the interior, the wheels, the chrome. This is a very, very special car. We'll come and have a look. And then another red Porsche 911 Targa. Okay, so if you don't want the full Cabriolet, we have the Targa. So this section comes out, again, in red, Fuchs alloys, colour-coded in the centre, which was the thing to do back in the day. And this is exactly how it is, so it's authentic as it should be. It's an 89 car, 1990, 1989, again, late 80s. That's what they were, and if you had one of these back in the day, you'd arrived. And this is the car. Then, look at this. Mercedes Pagoda. How lovely is this? This has just had a very, very expensive retrim on the interior. It's something else, this car. It's beautiful. I just opened the door here. I'll let Matt have a look in there, because you need to see that. Just look at that inside. So authentic, but also in perfect condition. Great colour, chrome arches, white wall tyres. Left-hand drive car, again, leaves it open to wherever you want it to go, whenever you want it to be. Then, just to be different, a red 911 convertible. But this one is special. This is very, very special. Just look at this, guys. Just drink in how nice this car is. Look at its colour, look at its condition, look at its model. This is so special. It's everything you want it to be. Automatic gearbox, guards red, black leather, correct wheels, aero kit, all from the factory. This is an amazing car. It's been a long time since we've seen one as good as this, and this is beautiful. And then we move on to a Lotus Elise. Now this has done a ludicrous low mileage, perfect condition, and I suppose in some people's eyes this is the closest you're going to get to a Formula One car on the road, with the feel, the sensation, the distance from the floor. Amazing cars. If you've never driven one of these or you don't know anything about them, you need to. Fabulous machine, comes with the roof comes off, so it's not such a convertible, it's a Targa, but the car is beautiful. It's everything you want it to be. So that's what we've got physically here for the sale, as I say. But tomorrow we have some more cars coming. We have a red 911 Coupe coming. We have a very, very special Sunbeam Tiger. That's on its way to us. And I've got my little list here. Oh yes, and always got to have one of these. We have a Jaguar E-Type in white. Now that'll be a nice car. Got a lovely number plate on it, great history, long-term ownership. That'll be here as well. So all that we've seen today, the Tiger, the 911 Coupe and the E-Type, and whatever else may turn up, because there are still cars arriving, not just for the Platinum sale, but for our December sale, which is on the 6th of December. So just to recap, please check the web, because I can't remember everything. Have a look. Any questions, ring us. If you want to pop along, you're more than welcome to do that. So Tuesday and Wednesday, open doors. Come along, check the cars out. Wednesday is the sale. As I say, it'll start about 5 o'clock. Steve will be interviewing Anthony Reid and having a bit of Q&A, and that's going to be fun, because we all know what a character Steve is, and so is Mr. Reid. There's also a touring car coming. So from the period, it's a Vauxhall Vectra, with a great history that's done racing. So if you guys are into touring cars, you've watched this car. You've also watched Anthony driving it as well. Come and have a look. It's going to be a great evening. We've got food, we've got drink, we've got entertainment, we've got everything, and we've got some fabulous cars and bikes to sell. So hopefully we'll see you then.